Welcome to day 347 at the EMA office, where we bring you the latest numbers on the COVID. Joined here with the Chairman Mark Kern again, and also we have Randy Randolph, the operations manager, with us, doing double duties, phone banking, answering phones, and now you're going to do numbers.
A lot going on today, that's for sure. So we'll jump right into the numbers. For St. Clair County totals, we've tested 280,442. That's an increase of 710 since yesterday. Positive test results was 27,707. That's 43 new positives, males and females from their teens to their 60s. That brings our daily county positivity rate to 6.1%. For negative test results is 252,735. Unfortunately, we are reporting 2 additional deaths today, bringing our total to 444. That was a male in their 50s and a male in their 60s, both with underlying health conditions. And as always, our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends of those that have lost the battle with COVID-19. Those that have completed their IDPH require a 10-day isolation period. In St. Clair County is 26,678. For state totals, they've tested 17,721,561. Out of those, positive test results were 1,177,320. That's an increase of 1,665 since yesterday. For deaths, the state is reporting 20,330 deaths, which is an increase of 27 since yesterday. For hospitalization numbers, the first set of numbers we're going to talk about are for St. Clair County hospitals. Those hospitalized due to COVID-19 related reasons are 74, and patients on ventilators is 3. For regional hospitalizations for COVID-19 patients is 110, and regional patients on ventilators is 12. For our congregate living facilities that are in outbreak status, these are cumulative numbers since we began reporting them, and we'll only announce changes. Cedarhurst of Shiloh has an addition of 1 case, bringing their total to 28 cases and 0 deaths. And before we move on, we always like to mention testing continues throughout the area and the region, specifically St. Clair Square, operating 8 to 4 Monday through Sunday, which is a great opportunity. And I also wanted to address, I know a lot of people have had concerns of trying to get through to the call center the last several days, and that's been a challenge, and we appreciate that. The thing to remember is that there's only so many people that can answer the phones, and they're trying to give a level of customer service to each and every person that calls, so please be patient, and when you're calling and not getting through, just keep trying.
And the good news is the federal government has said that there will be plenty of vaccine, and
Right.
everyone that wants a shot will get a shot, and so you just have to keep trying and keep accessing the system. As we said, we open up these times when we have the vaccine, and we fully expect that everybody that wants to get this is going to see it in their arm. We just opened up this new category now,
Right.
where everyone with pre-existing health conditions is now eligible, and it's just brought in a whole new bunch of people in the tens of thousands, and so you're really competing with your fellow residents in St. Clair County for this shot, but be assured that everybody's going to be a winner. At the end of the day, everybody's going to get 2 shots in their arm if they get Pfizer and Moderna, and if it takes time to get through Johnson & Johnson, then that's the vaccination that we'll be giving to.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Randy. And people who call in, a lot of times you're going to recognize the voice that talks to you. Might be Brian, might be Randy, might even be Herb. And then, of course, all the people in the call center. It is all hands on deck, and we appreciate everyone from the health department and everyone from EMA and everyone associated with making this process as smooth as we possibly can. And the National Guard's working hard. When you get there, the process really goes well. So we're going to keep all this up. And so all this is designed so that we don't have zip code reports in the future, but unfortunately we still have changes in our zip codes, and so we'll start with 62201 today. That actually goes down 1 to 556. That's a good way to start. 62204 up 2 to 375. 62207 up 2 to 564. 62208 up 1 to 1,558. 62220 up 4 to 1,970. 62221 up 5 to 2,668. 62223 up 2 to 1,666. 62226, 3,047, that's up 7. 62239, we're up 5 today to 442. 62243 up 1 to 729. 62254 stands at 783 today, that's up 1. 62258 is up 2 to 1,004. 62260 is up 2 to 765. 62269 up 2 to 3,125. And 62285 up 2 to 541. 43 new positives today, 710 tested. As Randy said, remember, we want you to still be testing. Get out there, get yourself tested. If you think you've been exposed, let's isolate this virus. It's still out there. People are still catching it. Today, 710 people were tested. That brings our daily county positivity up to 6.1%, which then brings our rolling average up to 6.4%, both in the wrong direction. Regional positivity is also up to 4.1% today, derived by Bond County coming in at 6%, Clinton 3.3%, Madison 4.2%, Monroe 7.4%, Randolph 3.3%, St. Clair County is 5.1% today, and Washington is at 10.5%. Herb, what's the message today?
The message is patience, as Randy said. The call center is doing the best they can, and Team St. Clair is being very patient. We read those comments they leave. The one thing I did want to point out, there was a little debate back and forth. We're putting over 1,000 vehicles a day at the fairgrounds, so naturally with the ground thawing out, a beautiful day like today, some potholes, and we're trying to do our best. And every time we've called the highway department, they have been there, Johnny on the spot to try to help us. Some disgruntled people thinking that it's a misuse of taxpayers' money, but as we said, we're going to do what it's got to be done during this pandemic, like it or not. Everybody, it's all hands on deck, like you said.
But we have to get the job done.
Yes.
I mean, what we're doing is we are getting rid of COVID-19 in this community, and we're protecting as many people as we can. And running 1,000 cars a day or more through the fairgrounds is going to cause potholes, and we've got to fix those. We have to make this an experience that is somewhat doable and pleasurable for people. As much as pleasure is a part of getting a shot, we want to make sure that it's smooth.
Well,
and potholes aren't a part of being smooth.
No, and especially after the cold spell we had, today we were able to turn off all the heaters that we've had out there. The medical staff, the National Guards got to spend a day of some warmth, a heat wave. So we hope that sticks around for a long, long time, at least until we get some of more needles in these arms, because that's what we're here for. The health department, the people behind the scenes that we talk about all the time, they're handling everything still at the health departments. Eastside Health District still doing the best they can. I mean, when we talk about teamwork, this has truly been for 347 days Team St. Clair effort, and we're going to continue to do that.
And we won't add a new group, or the state won't add a new group until we get through the one we're currently in. So if you're having trouble getting through right now, be assured that until we start to slow down, and it's hard to get people to make appointments to fill up those 1,000 spaces a day, you're limited. The group is limited to the people who are there now. So you're going to be able to get an appointment, and it's going to be in the not too distant future.
Right. And
with the way the vaccine is coming in, it is flowing now. Governor Pritzker is really dedicated to this mass vaccination site, and the federal government is dedicated to sending us vaccine, or sending the state vaccine. So it'll be there.
That's good. And you start off by showing your interest in getting the vaccine by checking out the form on our EMA page, or on the health department page, or on the county. To this date, we have 90,882 citizens that have shown that interest. That's 2,578 since yesterday.
But a lot of the 90,000 have already been through
Yes,
the process.
exactly.
So it isn't that
That's
you've
just a
got,
running total.
that if you sign up today, you're not number 90,000 in line. Depending on what your age is and what your
Sure.
health condition, you might bump up on the list because if you're in a priority group. So
Sign up if you haven't, and wait for that information to come to you. And as the chairman said, everybody is going to get the shot that wants it. Some may take a little bit longer, depending on, as we said all along, the amount of vaccine coming in. And we rely on the health department to tell us that daily. So when we say that there's no appointments available, or when you go on the site, that's why we're waiting to find out what that distribution for the week is going to be. So we'll be back with Cindy to translate this into our Spanish communities, and then we'll be back tomorrow for day 348. Everybody have a good evening.
One of the ways we can combat widespread infection is testing. It's been proven time and time again that many people who were infected with COVID-19 are asymptomatic, showing no signs of infection. They unknowingly spread the virus to those most vulnerable in our community. Working together with health departments in our region, free testing has been made available throughout the area, and we encourage all citizens and visitors to take advantage of this opportunity. To Team St. Clair and the rest of Region 4, if we work together, we can and will stop the spread of COVID-19.